Now, listen, you guys, during the happenings of yesterday, it seems dancing to Nicki Minaj's Red Ruby the Sleaze, and we're going to be talking about Kalii being pregnant as well as Spotify playing with Nicki Minaj, okay? And we're also going to be talking about Remy Ma as well as Kashdoll. I'm telling you, we've got an entire segment of men will leave you in the desert without water, as the great Kanyambao would say. Now, these are some of the things that we are going to be talking about in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the tea plug. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. So first of all, let us talk about Kamala Harris. Now, you guys, with everything that was happening yesterday, there was obviously a video that I'm sure you guys saw, where Kamala was dancing to Red Ruby the Sleaze, okay? And obviously, as expected, the Barbz were ecstatic and were super excited about it. And personally, I do feel like what made that video iconic is the pink pants that she was wearing. A barb, I know. Of course, I'm just kidding. But well, that being said, the Barbz were happy. The video was going viral. And at the same time, I just want you guys to pay attention. Have you noticed that whenever something major happens, it could be politics, it could be sport, it literally could be anything. Somewhere, somehow, Nicki Minaj's lyrics do fit in there. The other time people were quoting, Bigfoot when the Trump incident happened. And now it's this. Somewhere, somehow, you guys, they have to, like, there's got to be like some Nicki Minaj lyric or song that is being used in that situation. And I think that just goes to show how diverse and how much of a huge catalog she has. That being said, let us talk about Kamala, you guys. Do you guys think that, well, she has got a chance against Trump? Okay. Because, well, for those of you who might not know what I'm talking about, Joe Biden did step down yesterday, and Kamala is taking over. And I did see a couple of people actually endorsing and, co-signing her. I saw Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton was also out there co-signing, Kamala Harris. But I'm just curious to know what you guys think about Kamala running for president. Do you think that perhaps the first woman president is going to be a black woman? Let me know in the comment section what you think about that. Okay, now the next thing that we're going to talk about, we are going to talk about Spotify. Now, Spotify was out there trying to play with Nicki Minaj. They are still playing with Nicki Minaj because they're out there presenting an event. And yeah, let me just share with you. So this is a poster from Rep Caviar, and they say that we honor the women driving the genre forward with the gold standard exhibition on July 31st in NYC. Drop by and check out portraits created by artist Manon. I'm not gonna try and pronounce that name because I don't know how to pronounce it, and I'm not ready to be crucified by you in the comment section for that. So, and then they were like, well, the gold standard exhibition, and it's featuring portraits of Cardi B, City Girls, Doja Cat, Flo Milli, Glorilla, Ice Spice, Latto, Megan, Sowiti, and Sexy Red. Okay, and I'm just looking at this and I'm like, you've got to be kidding. This has to be a joke. There is no way that you're out there talking about honoring women who are driving the genre forward, and there is no Nicki Minaj there. Like, what have all these, like, what these, all these girls that you've put here, what they have done combined this year, just this year alone, what they have done combined as a combined force is nothing impactful in comparison with what Nicki Minaj has done just this year alone. So I don't know what this drama is about. I don't know if we're supposed to take this seriously. And they even called the thing this feeling myself what? Like, you'd rather have Doja Cat on there before Nicki Minaj. You'd rather have that Mexican woman before this. Honestly. This is embarrassing on so many levels. Oh my God. Misread there. This has got to be a joke. When I saw this, I was like, oh my God. It, for me, is the audacity and the shamelessness. Do you get what I'm? You cannot like it's okay to not like someone. Like nobody is forced to like someone, but to basically lie in our faces and to be shameless about being biased is insane, especially for a platform like Spotify. Do you get it? It's okay to say you don't like her, but to try and erase her, this is wrong on so many levels, you guys. But hey, what do I know? Let me know in the comment section what you think about that. Now, the next thing that we're going to talk about, we are going to talk about Kalii. It seems like Kalii is pregnant. She did reveal yesterday in a little video where she did and she was dancing, and we are happy for her. That explains why she has been sort of, off the radar and stuff like that. So maybe she was just trying to keep that situation private. So yeah, congratulations to Kalii, you guys. Does anyone know who the father of the baby is? And the last time I checked, is she the girl who was arguing with this boy? What's his name? I don't know. I'll look up. I will look at that, and I will discuss it in my next video. But yeah, I'm sure there was some kind of back and forth that was happening, and the guy was being disrespectful and things like that. So I don't know if that guy is the baby's father. Regardless, it is still a blessing to bring a soul into this world. So congratulations on that. Now, the next thing that we're gonna talk about, Kashdoll. Now, this territory that we are entering is the men will leave you in the desert without water. Okay. So maybe let me start with the Remy Ma divorce. So you guys, people have noticed that Remy Ma is no longer going with the Mackenzie. You know that she used to go with that which is Papooses surname. It seems like she has decided to drop that and she's now going with by her maiden name. And so that has people questioning whether they are divorcing or what exactly is happening in that camp. And personally, I'm not surprised. I mean, we've been seeing the two of them are not together, so of course it would make sense for them to basically get a divorce. Yeah, but listen, regardless of how you feel about someone, a divorce is not something that you wish even on your worst enemy, because that's when you realize that even the best of friends, the cutest of couples can turn into monsters against each other. Divorces are ugly, you guys. They're not nice. So I hope they amicably settle everything with Papoose, since they have, procreated together. Okay. That being said, moving on to the next segment of Men Will Leave You in the Desert Without Water to Dry, we are going to talk about Malika. Okay, you know Malika, that handbag to the Kardashians, the girl that's always in the armpits of the Kardashians. You know her, the pretty one. They're twins. I think it's Malika and the other one. They've got names that relate to like Islam or like Muslim names. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna call them Muslim names because that's what we call them. And I also have one name. I've got my own Muslim name, but like, yeah, the twin is called Khadija. Yeah, that's Khadija and Malika. So Malika is the one that had a baby with OT Genesis. Out of all the rappers, Chloe, that time I think Chloe was dating French Montana, and Malika was like, no, I'll take OT Genesis. Like, this is what I don't understand with the Kardashians and this handbag of theirs. Kim was out there dating Kanye. Kylie, I think that time was with Tiger and later on with Travis. Chloe is out there dating French Montana, and then after French Montana, she's with Tristan Thompson. So I'm just like, Malika, out of all the black men and rappers that you could get, you said you saw OT Genesis and you said, yeah, this is the one. Just no, him being messy aside, like you were just like, okay, I'm gonna go for this. Seriously. And so she procreated with OT Genesis, beautiful baby they have together. And so there was an article where OT Genesis was basically talking about the relationship, the co-parenting relationship they have together, okay? And Malika posted on her Instagram and said, "This fake ish irks me." Okay, basically alluding to the fact that, well, OT Genesis might have been lying about having an active co parenting relationship with Malika. Okay, and I understand her. If the man is lying, it's annoying. Why are you going on there talking about a co parenting relationship that does not exist? Okay, but him being the messy person that he is, he decided to respond and said, "You offered me 100,000 to have another baby with you, and I said no. LOL, still love you and speak highly every time." Okay. And so OT Genesis was basically out there saying that, well, Malika offered to pay him 100,000 to have another baby with him. And I guess that he's revealing this information in a quest to insinuate that, well, if I was that much of a bad parent, you wouldn't have offered me $100,000 to have a baby with you. And I'm just like, two things could be true at the same time. She could have offered you the 100,000, to procreate again together. Where did I even get this procreate word? Sometimes my mind just works in the same ways. Like, what is this? Where's the procreation coming from, man? Like, but you get what I'm saying. So yeah, the man might have offered you $100,000 to procreate with you, but that does not mean that you are an active, parent. Maybe she just wanted to have babies by the same man. Okay. That being said, let us not act like Malika was not the one who was calling Rob Kardashian to ask for sperm donorship, So, I mean, if she can go as far as asking Rob Kardashian, for his seed, of course, you $100,000 to procreate with you, okay? Maybe that's that case. But I'm still not over Malika picking him as a baby daddy over all these rappers that she has access to. How good is the cocoa? I'm in love with the cocoa. Anyway, the next thing that we're gonna talk about, you guys, we're gonna talk about what's Kashdoll. Yes, let us talk about Kashdoll, Mama Kashdoll. Okay, now you guys do know that she recently gave birth, to her second child with this man with glasses. What's his name? Tracy, yes, with the man Tracy, and picture perfect couple. They had their son together, very beautiful child. It was picture perfect. It was so sweet. It was so cute. Okay, so when Kashdoll came through with these things, I was just like, what went wrong? What's happening? So she said single, and I don't give an F about y'all saying I have two kids by him. Now I'm just a baby mama, blah 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 blah. I'm not dealing with just anything just to keep my family together. And then she also said, really over the weird shit. I got two kids. I don't give an F, okay? And so obviously, people were like, "Did he cheat? What did the men do?" And it's bad when Kashdoll is coming with drama on the timeline, because the only drama that I've ever seen from Kashdoll is when she was out there subbing Nicki Minaj and looking for a moment. That's understandable, because that would, get her some clout, and you attach yourself to Nicki Minaj, of course, you get some attention. I'm not mad at her for that. That's literally the only time that she's ever brought drama to the timeline. Okay, so when you see somebody like Kashdoll coming out here tweeting or sharing these things, it seems like it means that she has been hurt, because that's just not her style. She does not do these boyfriend girlfriend drama. Like, she doesn't do that. So Tracy with the glasses, what did you do to our good sis, Kashdoll? It sucks, you guys. It seems like each time people have kids, this is where it ends. So now I'm just thinking, what exactly is it that changes after people have children together? Because before then, the two of them seemed absolutely fine. Okay? Just a couple of weeks after her giving birth, this is now happening. Someone said in the comment section that, well, men are very selfish and they don't understand that everything is not about them anymore, and so they start acting up and things like that. But whatever the case, you guys, it makes me so sad every time that I see a woman going through something like that, especially after giving birth. It's just so sad, man. But hey, let me know in the comment section what you think about that. Do you know this Tracy guy's history? Is he like a problematic person? Like, what exactly do you know about this guy? Anyway. The last thing that I'm going to talk about, I want to talk about this entire video that I saw on Pedro's page. And I did hear Miranda talking about it. And she was like, oh, did you see that? What do you think about that? So there's a woman who's carefully explaining why many people do not like Nicki Minaj. And this is the most accurate observation that I've ever seen on the internet, and analysis as well. And it is more to do with us, really, with yourself, like who you are, because when you actually listen to these people, indeed, they're just looking for a reason to say they don't like Nicki Minaj. It's very difficult for them to say, well, we are not confident black women, talented and who are proud of our craft. So when she comes out here and represents that, that makes us feel less of ourselves. We're not used to seeing a woman that confident, because a lot of people, you hear them saying, oh, well, she's too proud. She needs to be humbled. And those are the most annoying people. Like, they will literally say, oh, she needs to be humbled. She needs to be humbled. Who are you to humble somebody? Like, seriously, what has she done? Like, what has she done? Is it a fault that you don't have the confidence that she has? You guys, I want you to listen to this analysis and let me know what you think about that. And also, you guys, what is this woman's handle? I've been looking for her left, right, and center. I have. Oh my God. It's amazing, you guys. The analysis is so on point. And yeah, let me know. I don't think after that video I'm gonna see you. So let me just say my goodbyes. Thank you very much, you guys, for watching, and thank you very much for making it this far. If you have not already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button and do turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified each and every time that I post. Until my next one, see you.
I believe that a lot of the dislike for Beyonce comes from women who she reminds them of the girl that they wanted to be friends with but couldn't because she rejected them. The cool girl, the cheerleader, the girl on the drill team, the girl that everybody wanted to be friends with. All the boys liked her. All the girls wanted to be friends with her, right? Beyonce doesn't even talk, right? All she does is sing and dance, take pictures, right? She's a performer. She's an entertainer, right? She doesn't really give people a reason to dislike her, right? And so nothing is ever what it seems on the surface. It's never, I just don't like. There's always a reason. People may not be able to verbalize the reason, but it's always there. Let me preface what I'm about to say with, I love Nicki Minaj down. Okay? Anybody that knows me knows that. Anybody that listens to the music I play, know I only play Nicki. I don't really fuck with other women rappers. Doja Cat, yes. But, okay, so there will be no Nicki Minaj slander on this here page. And I'll get you out of here. That said, I can understand why women don't like Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj talks that talk. Women don't like that braggadocious type of talk. Women like raps that talk about men paying their bills and how good their pussy is and having magnies, and that's the type of raps women like. Very surface level. It's what girls relate to, right? Nicki raps and talks that talk, right? All you bitches is my sons. I am the star in any room that I stand in. I am the standout. You just my stand-in. Women don't like that competitive way. Women want to be all the same, right? They can't relate to openly professing being the best, right? That puts women off. And so, again, nothing is ever what it seems. And people oftentimes cannot verbalize what it is they're feeling, how the person is making them feel, right? And so they'll use the most basic things that other people can relate to justify why they just don't like the person. So in my IG stories yesterday, I was talking about social skills, glamour magic, your reputation, how you are perceived, and, how to, you have to know how you want to be perceived by people so that you can give that image off, right? In your most authentic way. That way you can control the narrative. You can control you can control your reality. You can create a desirable reality because you're going to understand why people respond to you in the ways that they do. I understand why I'm off-putting to women. Again, men oftentimes embody the confidence or arrogance that people may say I have. Women don't like that. And when you couple that with someone who's actually well put together and it's believable, that can rub women the wrong way. Now, the woman who's not really a threat to women but may have that confidence, women are not put off by that. So you can have a overweight woman who has a lot of confidence and says, I'm pretty and all these things. Women will encourage that. Yes, sis, go eat. All the stuff that women say to each other, because they don't really view her in the ways that she views herself. It's easier to stomach that than if a Beyonce would say, I'm the baddest bitch in here. I'm that girl. That puts women off because she actually looks like that girl. She is that girl that most women would never look like, right? And she has valid evidence of her being that girl. There will be no other entertainer or performer like Beyonce. You can't take that from her, right? And so this is what makes women study women and pick them apart. So when you have someone who looks perfect, right, they have to look for ways to try to make them seem more human. Especially when they don't like the person, right? So you can't call Nicki Minaj ugly, but you could talk about her body being done. Oh, she's fake. Doesn't matter. She's still the best rapper, the best woman rapper. She's better than all of them, right? You can't say Beyonce's ugly. You can't talk about her body. You can't discredit her work. So most women will say, I just don't like her, right? So all of that comes from not being able to express why you don't like her or be honest with it. I want to look like her. I feel jealous of her. I feel envious of her. A lot of what's rooted in women's dislike for other women is jealousy and envy. Now, they're going to lie and say it's not. I'm not jealous. I'm not envious. Those are normal emotions. What you do with those feelings and emotions is the problem, not the emotions in and of itself, right? Women are very insecure. Women are jealous of their own fucking shadows, right? And so when you have a woman who's put together and she's talented, she's gifted, she's smart, women will hate her for that. But they won't hate the fat girl for it. Or they won't hate the unattractive girl, the girl that's not so pretty for it. Because really what sends women over is looks. And that's why that's the first thing that women attack is looks. Right? And that's why women spend so much time on things that are vanity driven. That's why beauty is a multi-billion-dollar industry, because that's the most important thing to women, right? And that is what would make women hate me. All of what I teach women is self-mastery, right? that it's going to help you to succeed in life.